Virgo, you are up for the May Tarot Money Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. The general readings are already up and the love readings are already up for the month of May. I may pick up on some of that same energy, or it may be totally different energy. As I always say with all the readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm using my custom tarot deck, and I have a regular tarot deck that I'm using, and I may use some of my oracle decks. But let's go ahead and get this started. May I have the energy for Virgo for May in regards to money? May I have the energy for Virgo for May in regards to money? May I have the energy for Virgo for May in regards to money? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? Energy for Virgo for May in regards to money. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? May I have some cards for Virgo, please? May I have some cards for Virgo? Thank you. May I have some more cards for Virgo, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. And I have 5 cards so far. I want to take one more. May I have another card for Virgo, please? Whoa. Okay. Thank you. All right. And then we'll check the bottom of the deck in a minute. First card. So there's something going on with stability. It's interesting. Stable just came out for Leo. For yours, unstable is coming out. And then hospitality. Some of you might work in the hospitality industry. And cryptocurrency came out. Some of you might be dealing with cryptocurrency. Old money. I like that. Came out. Some of you might be part of families that are very established, because unstable doesn't always necessarily have to mean the finances themselves. It could mean something that could affect the finances. Also with old money, if you're not in that circle, you might find yourself coming into contact in that circle, and especially if somebody works in the hospitality industry, because I know people who work in the hospitality industry and they meet old money all the time. So yeah. And then cryptocurrency. Something just said to me, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For those of you who are in the hospitality industry, you may end up meeting someone where you build a rapport with them, and they may be old money, and they may offer you some financial advice that's really, really helpful. And that might help bring about some stability where something is unstable. The other card is car expense. So there might be an expense with the car in the month of May. And we're going to clarify all of this. And then the 6th card is job interview. So yeah, and that might be where the unstable, some of you might be feeling unstable. Even though you have the money, you might be in the midst of looking for a job right now. And it's like your bills are paid, but you kind of feel like, okay, wait a second. Because Virgos, I love you. My grandfather was a Virgo. But you know, Virgos can worry sometimes. And also my North Node is in Virgo. I'm a Cancer, but my North Node is in Virgo. So I get it. Where if certain things are not the right way, you're like, hold on. So for some of you, you might be feeling unstable, but really you're actually stable. If for some of you, it might be like, oh, well, if my account goes below $10,000, I feel unstable. So it might be some of that energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But it's all good. Going back to the job interview, that's the thing that might be bringing in stability. With the job interview being right here and then hospitality coming out, some of you might have a job interview in, my ear's itching. Somebody must be talking about me or something. Some of you might have a job interview in the hospitality industry as well. Also, going back to car expense, that might be an issue too, because for those of you who may be looking for a job that may require you to travel, and if there's something going on with your car right now, you might not feel stable about the job if you get it or if you already have it. But again, job interview is here, cryptocurrency is here, old money is here. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, we have good investment at the bottom of the deck. So going back to this cryptocurrency, maybe some of you invested in the cryptocurrency and it will start to pay off in May, or it has already paid off for you. Or this good investment could be in something totally different. It doesn't have to be cryptocurrency. But maybe you invested in something and it paid off really well. Let's go ahead and do some clarification right quick. Can we clarify unstable for Virgo, please? Can we clarify unstable for Virgo, please? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? We need to clarify unstable. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? Can we clarify unstable, please? May I have a card? Whoa, 2 cards came out. Actually, no, more than that. 2 of Swords fell to the side. So there may be a situation where you don't know what to do. I'm not taking these 3 cards, but I'll tell you what they are. There's the 8 of Cups, the Star, and the Moon. There's something that you may be, going back to being unsure about something, is what this may be. Some of you may be debating if you want to walk away from a job, is what you're looking to do. But, or some of you may have already walked away from a job and then it brought in, it's like you have money, but maybe the savings is getting kind of low. And even though the bills are still being paid, you're feeling kind of, and there may be a little bit of fear there, especially with the Moon, but also with the Star here. I really feel that something's going to work out for you. I really, really do. So I'm going to put these back in the deck. For others of you, again, I just feel like some of you don't know what to do. And you're feeling kind of unstable because you don't know which way to go. But the truth is going to be revealed, so don't worry about it. Can we clarify hospitality, please? Can we clarify hospitality, please? And some things are in divine timing as well. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is something definitely in the hotel industry, more than likely hospitality industry. Some of you might even be thinking about being wedding planners as well. So some of you, wedding planning might be on your occupation list of things that you would be willing to do, or you're already doing it. But with the 4 of Wands here, some of you might be party planners too. Also, I don't know why, I feel like someone's gonna get more than what they asked for. Like, they were expecting a job in one thing, but they end up doing a different job, but it's a higher position by name, like a higher title by name, and pays more money. And it's more than likely related in the hospitality industry. Is what that is. But definitely 4 of Wands is hospitality industry energy. So this is dealing with events. Somebody's dealing with event planning or parties or something like that is what they're dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But whatever it is, it's going to be something that is stable. It will be stable. Even though I know things look kind of crazy right now, there's always money around, period. Whether the economy is good, whether the economy is bad, there's always money around. And I'm old money. Because believe me, old money is usually going to be all right regardless of what the economies go through. And old money will have the money to throw events and do stuff. It's just the point of marketing, where you are, the connections, networking, and so on and so forth. Some of you might need to network a little bit more, but money's going to always be around. Can we clarify cryptocurrency, please? Thank you. And that, hold on, I got to pick it up. It fell down. Okay. So for the cryptocurrency, it was right side up, but then it fell upside down. So, and this is Queen of Wands energy. With the Queen of Wands energy, the energy I'm picking up from this, there may have been a cryptocurrency that you might already be invested in or was considering to invest in, and it was attractive at first, but with this card falling down, upside down, it may not be as attractive to you anymore. So maybe you were considering investing in it, and now you're like, I don't think I want it now. Or you already own the cryptocurrency, and now you're considering getting rid of it, is what you're doing. For those of you who have the cryptocurrency or you're considering it. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Can we clarify old money, please? Can we clarify old money? Also, you may not be passionate about it. Some of you might have even been cryptocurrency traders, and you're just not passionate about it. It's like it's lost its shine to you. Thank you. Old money, the world. I like that. Some of you will be, and I'm going back to this 4 of Wands energy, hospitality. Some of you may have to do some traveling around the world, which will introduce you to old money. Some of you will be recognized by old money, because this can be a recognition card too, as well. Some of you are closing out a cycle. Again, on the unstable part, you may have walked away from something before, but you're walking into something better because you closed out the cycle. And it's putting you in new circles. And some of those new circles is old money. For others of you, with the old money, I don't know why, I feel like there may be, I'm going back to the advice thing, where there may be someone who you build a rapport with, and they want to like offer a helping hand. Don't be surprised on that. Because some people are generous like that. I remember I was watching this, not to get too sidetracked because we already have 14 minutes, but I was watching Inventing Anna, and the reporter was doing like the research and everything else, and she was dealing with all of these rich people. And one of the rich people she was interviewing, it was out in the Hamptons, I believe it was. And she was saying to the lady who owned the home, oh, I'm going to have to get back to the hotel. And the lady was like, hotel? She's like, you can stay here. We have a guest house. That type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, the lady didn't owe this woman, this reporter, anything. I mean, yeah, it could have been a thing of, oh, well, if I'm nice to her, she might write favorably about me in her story. But at the same time, she didn't have to let the reporter stay in the guest house. And the reporter was writing about Anna. She was nice to Anna too, where she would pay for stuff sometimes for Anna. So for some of you, I honestly feel you may end up building a rapport with someone who's owed money. And you may not even know that they're known worldwide, because that happens too, where someone may be known worldwide and you're kind of like Keke Palmer. I don't know this man. I couldn't tell you who this man is. I'm sorry for this man. You know, you could be in that where you don't know who it is and come to find out he's like on Forbes or something like that. Just saying. So yeah, can we clarify car expense, please? Thank you. Empress energy. Some of you, the energy that I'm picking up is that you need to do routine maintenance on your car to make sure you don't have a major car expense, is what this is. And I don't know why with this baby, I'm thinking a car seat or something. Maybe somebody's pregnant and now they have to buy a car seat. And you're working on that. Maybe a Virgo's pregnant right now and you haven't bought the baby car seat yet. And now you have to do that. Or you're going to find out you're pregnant and you're like, oh, wow, we got to get a car seat now. Or we have to get a different car because the two-seater that we have, or the four, the sedan, we can't do that. It's going to be hard to get the stuff in and out. There may be something related to a baby that brings on an expense related to a car. If it isn't related to a baby, then it's just making sure that you do the routine maintenance on your car so you don't have the expense. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Can we clarify job interview, please? Thank you. And that fell down. If it literally fell like this and then fell backwards. And it is the Nine of Cups reversed. So this job interview, if you do have one, based off of this, and again, the cards are the cards. This may be your wish fulfillment to get this job, whatever it is. But you may not get it. However, just because if you don't get it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Because I already told you my story about the job I knew was right for me and I didn't get it. And then the job that I was offered was like the best job I ever had in my life to this day. So if this happens, do not get down. Do not fall into this unstable energy, because the universe is working out something else for you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, don't get down on yourself. It's going to work out. I know it's going to work out. Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Don't fall into that energy. It's going to work out. It's just going to take time. And especially with the Four of Wands here, that's a good card. The World card is here with old money. That's a good card. There's good energy here to balance things out. And the energy that I'm picking up is that for some of you, you feel like you just can't catch a break. It's like, wow, this door was closed. This door was closed. This door was closed. And I'm thinking of this like the light bulb, where it was, I believe, how did Thomas Edison say it? He said, I didn't fail 1,000, how do you say 1,000 times at making the light bulb. He's like, I just found 999 times on how not to make a light bulb, if that makes sense. So you just have to keep going. it will work out. Because if I felt this was going to be a long, dragging energy, I tell you, I'm not picking that up. I honestly feel like any doors that you may feel are being closed for you, Virgo, they're being closed to force you to go through another door, is what's going on. They're being forced, they're being closed to force you to go through another door. So you can get to this, is what I'm picking up. But you have to keep going. You just have to keep going. And I know it's going to work out. So yeah, that is it for your career and money reading. As I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section at the bottom on the YouTube channel for this video. If this resonated with you, please hit the like button. Also, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel, all the other jazzy stuff. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Virgo, be blessed.